Gotta love the 550 package, right, Kev?
Yeah, dude. Love it. You're like pack racing there.
Put a petition iRacing to allow us to change which package we want.
$19P.
Kind of feels like next gen.
Mouse there. I seem to remember the car having issues with passing back in the day in the 550 package as well, which is why the intermediate track sucks so bad.
Yeah, they just feel neutered.
Because they are. Especially when you compare it to that 750.
Yeah, 750 of the rock is freaking amazing.
You actually have to drive the car, not just full throttle the whole way around.
$97 NSX.
Or just flip the throttle. Sorry, I forget we have to do that sometimes too.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Foot's going to sleep from holding it to the floor.
A little tired, a little wired.
Yeah, it was a hot one.
Yeah, man. Yeah, buddy. I'm analyzing this dude's he did a 19.2.
I'm feeling like tonight's going to be a pretty decent race. What do you think, Mike?
Well, I think you're right. We're at Michigan. It's a pretty good track. Hopefully we get a lot of green laps. I'm sure we will.
Speaking of laps, just a quick heads up, 100 laps, 30 and 60 are the stages.
You said how many total laps?
100.
Who's out there? Who's at the? Who's at the 73 there? If that is a 73, I really can't tell.
73, Andrew Holleran.
Well, that's a little different pace. He's usually what, a three car?
He is, and with ARCA he's 3.
Gotcha.
Hey Kevin, this is Mike and Tim in the broadcast booth. How you doing tonight? See if you can get it set up here. All right, we'll try again in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll give him a little try here in a minute.
I'll check in on him, see how he's feeling tonight, coming off that win last week.
Who else we got? You got anybody else we could probably pull up here?
Let's see if he's on track, make it a little bit easier. Yeah, so we can get William Kern in here. Mr. Kern, how you feeling this evening? This is Mike and Tim in the booth.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
It's going. How you feeling tonight for the race here in Michigan?
It's a long race, big track. It's gonna be coming down pretty much just to drafting tonight, I think, with everybody. If you lose a draft, you're gonna be SOL at that point. Worst part is I got an EOL tonight too, so I'll be bringing it up from the back.
Alrighty. Also, I'm taking a quick look at that paint scheme you had tonight. Looking pretty good.
Yeah, with the EOL, I'm gonna need it. Every bit of powers I got going here.
He's gonna need that wizardry tonight.
You got it.
Awesome. I love it. I appreciate you talking to us. So, Mike, you got anything for him before we let him get back out there?
What? I mean, hoping nobody's listening. You want to talk a little strategy with us? What's your plans? What are you gonna be looking for?
Main thing is just keep track of your tires. Track's a little warm. I mean, that's the biggest thing with these cars. Just got to keep the tires underneath you. Don't get them too warmed up. I mean, that's the best you can do here. Like I said, we're pretty much flat out on this track. You're gonna have to let off a little bit later in the run, especially in the draft and everything. But I think fuel mileage is gonna come into play here a little bit. Tires, and just having good people to race around, you know.
Absolutely. Well, we look forward to seeing you up here at the end. I would say per usual, but we know.
It's going to be a struggle. I can tell you that. Like I said, these cars are pretty tough here, but we'll see what we can do.
Awesome. Well, good luck tonight, sir. And we'll be talking to you later, hopefully.
All right, man. Thanks.
Ain't gonna lie, that paint scheme he got, awesome. Love it.
Oh yeah, thanks to you. That was odd.
We got 4 minutes left to go here in practice. We'll throw up some times here on screen. See who's rolling with the best time around the track tonight so far. Practice. It's a tie there between Holleran and Escareno.
Yeah, I know. Talking to Drew throughout the week, he was excited to get on this track and show what kind of speed he has here.
Yeah, it's nice to see him back after what, a couple race stint where he was MIA.
Yeah, yep. Good to see him back, and I mean, hopefully we get to talk. I think the last time he actually raced in this series, he got a podium finish. So hopefully we get to talk to him here at the end. I can tell you right now, before you ask me when the race starts, that's my pick. So now I pose the question to you, Tim. Who you got tonight?
That is definitely a tough question considering the amount of skill on the field right now.
Absolutely. Oh, someone just got spun there. Is that Weiniger?
Yeah, that was. I'd like to say tonight my pick's going to be Don Miller. He put on a good show last week. Couldn't really hold on to it there at the end for the win, but I have a feeling tonight he's going to be pushing for something.
Yeah, didn't he get a penalty or something at the end there last week? Because we were wondering why he was going to pit.
Honestly, I can't remember.
Yeah, he was I'm pretty sure I picked him last week, and at the end he had the lead and went through pits. But I want to say he might have jumped the restart or something. I'm not remembering correctly, probably, but I know he got a penalty towards the end. That's why, because he was leading with 10 to go or something like that.
Yep, he was. Yes, I do remember now. Yeah, he did dip off into the pits there towards it. What, couple laps left?
Yeah, he was so close, and that was my pick. He almost got there. Anyone got any parlays on tonight's race? Just drop them in the chat. We'll be we could use your picks. Win us some money.
Less than a minute left here in practice. These guys are going to be wrapping it up here soon, and then we will start qualifying. I'll put up race info on the screen. This is race 8 for the Gen 6 series at High Velocity Racing here at Michigan Speedway. Tonight's race will be 100 laps. Stage 1 is at 30, Stage 2 at 60, and a all-out battle 40 laps for the checkered.
Yeah, I don't anticipate too many cautions tonight, so this one might go relatively quickly. Usually this Monday night race usually does. I know last week it was a little bit over, but there's a little bit of cautions. But hopefully we see a lot of green flag racing here.
I think we just might. Talking to Kern, he did mention drafting, so possibly catching some side draft depending on how these cars run. I've ran them a few times, but not too familiar with them. But hopefully there's none of that involved tonight. Just all out, just mini Daytona. So first out we got Casey McCann.
Yeah, last week I believe Katie McCann had a series of bad luck. He was in the front, then 2 laps down, made up those laps, got 2 more laps down. Eventually, I believe he ended up out of the race, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if he can make up for that here tonight.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on his time on the tower on the left. Travis George put on a good show last week too. I was surprised, not really surprised, but excited to see him up front most of the end of that race last week too. Sean Wilder put on a good show. Got into a little bit of trouble last week. I believe it was with Jace Keller.
Which time? I mean, there was a couple times.
A
Well,
couple
no, Jace
times.
Keller, he was in a few. No, but Sean had a strong showing. We thought he was going to take first, but I believe Fry caught him, with a few laps to go. But Wilder had a very, very strong car last week, that's for sure.
Yes, he did. So as those times start to fill in there on the left-hand side, 2 laps to get the best time to see where these guys are going to start out the race tonight. We got some new names here tonight. Ricky Barbary. My apologies. He's showing up tonight with a couple drivers that are on the roster that haven't yet made it onto the track.
Yeah, let's see what Ricky Barbary got for us. See if he can make this a little exciting.
Currently sitting in 15th position with second behind. I'd say the average lap time. But in my opinion, I really don't think qualifying matters all that much. I mean, considering
Maybe
we do
for some points.
Points possibly. I mean, you are going to have a couple EOLs that might be handed out here. I'll go over those here in a second. Looks like Ricky might be having a little bit of trouble, considering he's going off-road there a little bit. We'll check out Holler. And Holler,
the man of the hour.
he loves to wait till last to get those laps in because he wants all eyes on him.
Absolutely. Let's see how fast he can get here. He is cruising right now, I can tell you that much.
First lap puts down in 39.38. I'll see how he fares on this hot lap coming up.
Oh, this one better be real hot.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be too satisfied with that 7th position start. As he disappears into thin air.
Poof, there he goes.
And I believe that's it. Must have ran out of time there possibly, so. So we'll roll over here to pit lane as these guys make their way back into the pits and back onto the track to grid once again tonight's race here in Michigan is 100 laps. Stage 1 will be 30 laps. Stage 2 will be another 30 laps at 60. And then the checkered will come out 40 laps later to total 100 laps.
Once we get everyone situated, we should pull your pick, Don Miller, in the booth and see what he's got to say about tonight's race once we're finished up here.
We could do that. Tonight, we do have a few EOLs here. We can go over these. It looks like Matthew Chase, Sean Happick, Randy Post, William Kern, as he spoke of that. Jace Keller isn't racing tonight, along with Kevin Sully. So we'll see how those guys, you'll see them shift around here a little bit if I have a chance here.
You learned how the 550 package works in Gen 6. Speaking of the Gen 6, welcome to Michigan for 100 laps.
Let's see if we can get, actually, we should probably wait. I believe they're doing their driver meeting.
For some of the new guys here, make sure that for the first start, we are on the green flag. Every additional restart, the leader will have the ability to go when they want to.
But what we can do here is give you the grid for tonight's race. Daniel Everly comes up with the pole position here in Michigan, with Bobby Grady on the outside in second. Chris Weiniger right behind him. Travis George on the outside in P4. Don Miller following up in fifth. William Kern in sixth. You got Andrew Holleran in seventh place. Outside of him, Sean Wilder. That should be interesting side by side. Brent Escarino and Bryce Tucker in 9 and 10 behind them. Randy Post in 11th. Sean Happick starting in 12th. Last week's winner starting a little bit shy back there in 13th. Kevin Fry. Andre Carvalho in 14th outside of him. KT McCann in 15th. Ricky Barbie, looking forward to see what he can put on tonight for the viewers, in 16th. Matthew Chase, little palindrome there, 17. Number 71 starting in 17. Mason Connell in 18th. Curtis Hedden in 19th. Looks like he finally made it on track. And the broadcaster, myself here, I'll just be hanging out in the pits and, doing my thing. I'm joined tonight by Mike Burns. My name is Tim Taylor. We race on Tuesdays, so if you guys are feeling like you had a good show tonight, you can come cheer us on tomorrow. We just might need it.
I don't know about just might. We will.
Yeah, Curtis Hedden, I believe this is his first race this season. I'm really looking forward. I'm going to keep my eye on him to see how well he does here tonight. Yeah, along with Ricky Barbie.
What about that P1? It's the first I've seen him, at least. I'm anxious to see if he can hold on to that P1 with those other drivers behind him. You got Grady right next to him, Weiniger behind him. Kern's right there also. I haven't seen that P1, the guy in P1. I'm not sure of his name. Haven't seen him race too much, but I'm interested to see if he can hold on to that.
Yeah, P1 is the number 66, Daniel Everly.
Sorry, Daniel.
And Bobby Grady. I like watching Bobby race. Still holding on to that season burnout. What do we call that? The burnout championship? Best burnout.
Yeah, best burnout. But listen, when you say Bobby Grady, you got to say it right, Tim. It's Bobby the Stash Grady.
I wonder if he still rocks the stash. Don Miller just behind them. William Kern. The Wizard. William the Wizard Kern.
That's what I'm saying. Everly, he's got tons of great racers by him. And this is the first time I've seen him. So hopefully he can stick up there and give them guys a run for their money.
Just going down through these guys. Just look at these schemes, numbers. the race here soon. I believe they were still in driver meeting, probably starting the parade lap. Here shortly. Mike, you think you think we'll go green the whole evening?
I'm not gonna say the whole evening, because you got those 2 stage ends there, but I'm gonna say 3 cautions, actual cautions, other than the stages. 3 cautions. You know, you got Mr. Halloran in there. That can happen at any minute. No, I'm just kidding, Drew. Don't kick my butt for that. But yeah, I'm gonna say 3.
All right, guys, we are gonna get. Forgot I jumped out to check everybody was on the grid, but yeah, we're gonna get going here at the 3-minute mark. You got about 20 seconds or so.
Looks like we're headed off. Yep. Looks like they're still getting sorted out in the back there. As the pace car dives off. I'm curious to see who's going to work together here. Looks like Holleran's making a move already to that outside. Getting closed off almost. You got 66 getting caught by Weininger up front there. Yeah, they were 4 wide. Still 4 wide. Look at that. Holleran diving to the inside of Weininger there.
It's going to be interesting to see these guys drafting on the back stretch.
I'm trying to see right now. Where's Kern at? I can't see where he's at. Is he making moves at the moment?
Not yet. He's back there on the outside of Don Miller. He does make a pass there. You got a pretty decent battle up here in the 10th position. As that front pack starts to form up.
Yeah, that whole pack looks like they're battling right in front of those guys too. I'll tell you what, it's like you're on an island when you're there on that top row by yourself. I've been there, especially in Daytona, the first race of the ARCA season.
Yeah, if you don't have anybody with you, you definitely do start to fade away to the back a little bit.
Yeah, as you were saying, it does look like these guys are forming up here in the front.
Yeah, Weiger tried to cut down in front of, is that Everly?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got Barbie up,
96.
up behind him, yep.
He gave him just a little nudge, got him up there. Now you need Everly to get back up there and push Weininger.
So you got Travis George is going to be caught up in our first caution here. That'll be our first yellow flag of the night. Let's take a look back here and see what happened here with Mr. George. 55 looks like he just got on the outside of him. Caught a couple of guys with him. And unfortunately, Carvalho, once again, I feel that pain with him because you're just always getting caught in stuff that's not your fault.
Yeah, I mean, he probably could have slowed up a little bit there, hit the brakes, maybe went low. I don't know if anybody was underneath of him right before he made that contact. Looked like maybe that there was, but he possibly could have slowed up, but that's unfortunate for Carvalho there.
I feel like he did the best he could.
Yeah, he did have somebody on the inside of him there.
It looks like most of the guys will come into the pits.
What are you thinking? A fast repair there for the 16 car?
I'd say the 16 for sure. Maybe Barbie might get his too. And that's going to put you with Bobby Grady, Chris Weininger up front, followed by Everly and Escarino.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of those guys that went down pit road, they just topped off some fuel. Maybe they plan on staying out here past the
stage.
The stage caution. Yep. I don't know, unless they can't make it the full stage on the fuel they have. I know a lot of them topped off. And is that's the 97 Escareno, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, he always finds himself towards the front as well. Not only in this series, but the other series also. Uh, but like a lot of the times, he always finds himself in some type of trouble, whether it's his fault or not. Towards the end, and he falls, falls back. So let's see if he can stay up front here as well.
Keep an eye on him. And Curtis Hedden, welcome to the league, gets caught up in that as well. So hopefully that doesn't discourage him the remainder of the race. And Randy Post and Kevin Fry, looks like they're coming out of the pits now, catching up to the pack. Well, that was an easy 7 laps, right?
Yeah. See if we get the green light this time around. And we will.
And I love how that blimp just goes right behind the grandstands as they cross the start-finish line.
Look at that 3 wide towards the front there.
He almost had 4 wide there with Escarino, kind of making his way, able to squeeze out of that. And there's
Yeah, so far he looks like a strong driver.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he's up there right behind Weiger, who's leading this race. Got Holler back there trying to make a move. Don't push it 4 wide.
It looks like he's itching to get up there.
Is out once again.
All right, so that's 2 of my 3. I take that back. We'll go. We might have to say 6.
See if we can find the guys involved in that. So it was Carvalho once again. Unfortunately. Oh, let's take that back a little bit. Got plenty of time. Looks like Katie McCann, Carvalho. Carvalho may just got a little bit scared, or if he had a little bit of net code there, and once again gets up into Curtis, and that's 2 for 2 here. And I can definitely feel that frustration for sure. Take a look back here and see from the cockpit view on Carvalho, see what happened there. He just got squeezed a little bit and kind of got pushed up. I think Hedden might have been just behind him. That's what kind of put him in the wall there.
Yeah, it looked to me like the 95 might have got it a little bit on the side there. Doored him a little bit.
And hopefully that doesn't put Hedden out for the night. He's probably, in case he got his fast repair off that first one, then he's going to be sitting in there for a minute until he gets his repairs made. And then that gives us our new leader. Going to be starting here, after the second caution, is going to be Andrew Holler.
Him staying out there, especially after not getting any fuel or anything when the other guys did. Now the rest of them came in. He's still not going in. This tells me right here he's gunning for that first place spot.
One second here. Yes, sir, you're right, and that should help you out a little bit there with keeping them numbers.
Yes, sir.
And look who's right behind him, at 31. William Kern.
Yep. Well, and he also hasn't made any pit stops of any kind either.
I think he did actually jump in the pits that last caution. I'm not sure what he took.
Oh, okay.
I think Holler's going to choose that inside here for the restart. I think they got that blimp to scoot over there a little bit so we can actually get a good shot of the restart finally.
See how it goes.
Hollering jumps off with Chase and Kern right behind him.
Talk about bad luck. Matthew Chase had bad luck last week also. I know he's looking for a little redemption here tonight.
Yeah, he did. I believe he was, he might have started last year, considering he had the last EOL issue. But he's making a move there, passing Holler on the outside, or the inside. These guys are all bunched up there. Looks like Happy got caught up there in that three wide. Luckily, they got enough track to... Ricky Barbie's up there in third.
Yep, if you're not first, you're last.
I wonder if that's his real name.
Hopefully he gets a podium, we can ask him. I'll tell you what, if he gets a podium, we're going to call him Ricky the Bombshell Barbary. Or you can make something up, whatever. Yeah, I wonder if that bottom line can hang out with them other guys. They got some help coming though, it looks like.
Oh yeah, they're swarming Chase as we speak. And I know in that last restart, Wilder ended up starting in the back. And
Oh.
he's making his way up, and that is Chris Weiniger off track there.
Nice save right there though by Weiniger. I gotta give him props for that one.
He was able to keep that one straight and back on track. On board with Mason Connell here.
He's one of the newer guys, right?
This is the first time I've seen him race, at least in Gen 6.
Yeah, he's got himself what right now? He's in top 5. See if he can hold on.
But I wonder if he knows he has company out on the outside rear of him, the 99 of Sean Wilder. Ooh, I think that was Escarino goes off track there a little bit. I don't know if he got into the wall back there or not. I think Holleran's in there, he's in there smoking a cigarette, leaning out the window. He's on the outside of the 99. And he's making decent headway coming up.
Oh.
He gets into the 55 there a little bit.
I don't know if Holleran, if he's saving it or saving anything. I don't know. He was a lot faster than this in practice.
And Kern swings down in front of Randy Posey. I'll be surprised. I'm surprised that Bobby Grady is as far back there as he is.
Oh yeah, he started what, second position?
I think Kevin Fry, last week's winner, looking to make his way back up to the front. He's got Tucker right behind him.
I'm sure he'll be up there.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. Got all four of those guys right there on screen pretty quick, so you never know. But anything can change, and you know how it is.
Yeah, I mean, ask what's his name, Miller, from last week, running first, jumped to start, or whatever the case was, got a penalty. Anything can happen.
Yes, sir, and I missed that there. Like Sean Wilder doing a little Zachary Tyler moving around the track there.
Looks like he's going to miss the pit.
Yeah, so that'll be our third caution. Let's go back and take a look what happened to Wilder. I think Ricky Barbie was also involved in that as well. And keep an eye on the 99 here. Get a decent camera angle. Looks like those guys maybe just got into that wall and it just ricocheted them off. Looks like Ricky Barbie just gets a little loose and can't keep it straight, and that's going to cause him to get into Wilder, and they both go like a rocket off into the infield there. And that was a pretty tough hit.
Someone go check on Sean, see if he's all right. Like his car started bouncing once it got close to the wall down there.
Yeah, so we'll take a look here at Sean, see what happened in car with him. See how fast this thing happens. Yeah, it looks like they could actually Chase and Barbie seem to get in the wall there, and Wilder's probably pooping diamonds at that point, but
I mean, he did. He got bumped a little bit, and it made him go down the track. I'm almost thinking he thought he was going to be clear. I don't know how the 96 got loose like he did.
yeah, Barbie must have had to tow because it looked like he was stuck there.
Yeah, how did he get loose? Did he just get into the wall there, or?
Yeah, you know how when you hit that wall, you kind of get sucked right into it, huh?
Yeah, and he lost control there. That's unfortunate for Barbary.
Looks like Sean's car is fixed up pretty well though, so.
Yeah, he's going to probably use that fast repair. He got in that wall pretty hard.
Yeah, I don't know if that smoke is from a little tire rub or it's coming out of his ears, because I'm pretty sure he's a little ticked off from that one.
Yeah, that looks like about what happened to me quite a few weeks ago in the ARCA series. I thought I was clear. I didn't even see the guy come back down track, so I know that kind of stuff happens.
And that'll once again shift things up towards the front. With looks like Travis George is going to be taking first on this restart. And Chase also, he got into the wall too, and somehow he still made his way up to the front.
Yeah, he's running a pretty great race. Obviously, Kern coming from the back, great. You know, he's running good as well. I'm not sure where Connell started. You got Escareno up there, Hapik's up there in 8th. I'll tell you who to watch out for. Watch out for Tucker, man. He probably is going to make a little bit of noise before it's all said and done.
Yeah, it looked like other than EOLs, Chase and Connell both are up 13 positions since the beginning of the race. So.
Yeah, the biggest movers right there.
And
those two guys.
Chase did even have that EOL too, so it's still valid.
Huh?
So, the waitress bringing me a drink real quick.
I got you.
Green flag is out. Looks like George, Chase, Kern all single file with Connell post battling with Holler in for 5th place.
Tell you what, I don't know if nobody's working with Holler in here, but he's been up front just to fade to the back. Well, I wouldn't say the back, but the back of the long line, you know? It seems like he just can't find anybody to work with up there. You got George shooting right on by Kern there.
It looks like Holleran is kind of frantic to get on somebody's bumper, so you might have a chance here to post down inside of him.
Yeah, that leaves. Well, no, you got people catching up to Kern. I was going to say that leaves Kern out to dry. I didn't see anybody behind him, but there you go. Oh, something like, oh my gosh, he got in the Kern there. Was that Everly got in the Kern there?
Yes, sir. Saw that.
Looks like the stage there.
Yes, that will be the stage, with the stage going to 16 of Travis George. That pace car is flying.
Oh, you know, I think George isn't, and I don't see him in anything we can pull him up. Or I'd try to pull him up. I think we should get with Bobby Grady and see, you know, what he's thinking about here, because he wasn't in the front.
Let's go for it. Down there in the regulators.
Mr. Grady.
One second. There you go, Mike.
Mr. Grady, how we doing?
What's happening, guys?
Hey, man, we seen you running up towards the front. What happened there?
Well, we got a new guy in the league, and he got a little bit anxious and putting it 3 wide, and so got a little bit of damage, so had to get in and get it cleaned up a little bit, but it's just part of racing, I guess.
Yep, absolutely. Well, you got any, you know, what's your strategy moving forward to getting back up to where you were?
Yeah, I'll show you in just a second here.
Nice. Okay. All right. All right. Listen, we don't call you the stash for nothing.
Alright, good luck, Bobby. Back down there.
Hey, I like it.
I'm gonna have to keep an eye on him.
Yeah. He did he not? No, is he going to pit? Did he not pit or what?
Yeah, they all just. I think everybody just pit.
Look at him. He said, "I'll show you here in just a minute." It's called the pit stop, buddy. I'm gonna assume he just got fuel. What do you think? He probably just got fuel, hoping for another caution.
Yeah, Everly so far is pretty exciting to watch.
Yeah, he's been running top 4-ish. So yeah.
So take a look here. Let's see if I can pull this up. If I got time. Alright, bottom right of the screen will show you pit stop strategy. How many laps they've gone without pitting. So the cautions and everything are going to be jumbled up, but looks like it's all over the place for now. So
Yeah, and don't look now. Look who's in second.
get some green flag racing here, and Wilder makes his way back up to the front. I'm not sure if he pit on stage or not. Into the restart zone. Green flag's out. And y'all seem to get a pretty decent jump there.
Yeah, looks like Fry got a little too high up there. As Grady takes over that top spot.
A man of his word, I suppose, right?
Literally took him 2 laps. Not even.
But he does have company.
Yeah, Everly's running such a strong race right now. I don't know if anyone's going to beat him tonight. And look, don't look now. Here comes Andrew Holleran. He must have got some coffee during that last pit stop because he's cooking. Looks like Grady's going to give Holleran a big push. Let's see if he can make this pass for first. They are neck and neck. Looks like Everly's got him by a smidge there.
And you got Grady. You got Kern Connell there, just 3 wide down the back straight.
Yeah. Yep, and there goes Holleran taking over that top spot there. Who's that on the apron making that move on the inside there?
Travis George. Also trying to push 4 wide once again.
Ooh, Holleran looks like he almost got down into. Can't see that is behind him. Oh, looks like Everly.
Oh no, and Kern gets into it. Looks like post Grady and Kern. And quite a few others look like they get into it.
Yeah, they got 4 or 5 cars there.
Yeah. Take a look here and see what actually happened here. Give me a moment to take this one back. So we'll be on William Kern a little bit too soon. 1 second. We're getting there. Got a lot to look at here. Looks like Post was the furthest behind everybody, so yeah, looks like Everly kind of maybe pushed Kern up a little bit, and then I don't think he saw Post there right behind him.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I'd say Kern just tried to make a move.
Yeah, looked like Post tried to dive out, and then Sean gets in the back of Post as he tries to get out of harm's way, and then Post gets into Grady. A couple other little fender benders back there in the back, and Wilder does not quite miss that one. He gets into Post as well.
Yeah. Oh, nothing's on my screen. My bad.
That's a lot to keep track of right there. Well, Bobby, the stash, Grady has one more stage to be man of his word tonight.
Andre, are you able to get in front of me?
I don't think we have anybody out of the race quite yet. Like, actually out, do we?
Looks like Curtis Hedden is out. Randy Post is in pits along with Sean Wilder.
Ricky, I'm gonna stay low. Tell me what you have.
So yeah, unfortunate for Chris Hedden too, because actually I don't know if he's still in or not. Yep, Hedden is out.
I can choose a lane this week too.
Yeah, Wilder Post in pits currently.
Alright, well, I'll be outside.
Looks like quite a few people are in the pits at the moment.
Yep, Kern, Fry, Chase come out. Looks like Casey McCann is coming out along with Don Miller. Wilder still stuck in there. I saw that hit that he took. His car bounced up a little bit. Now you already know he's down a fast repair too, so. So I think you were wrong, Mike. Looks like we are at our 5th caution and nearing the halfway mark tonight. See how Connell does on this restart here as the pace car slides into the pits. And a pretty good one. Like Everly's trying to get hollering push there. Looks like those guys battling for, actually you got 2 rows of 3 wide there. Like Everly and Sean have to get into it there. A little door-to-door action.
Hey, I'm excited to see Carvalho out there still running this race, man. He is battling his butt off at the moment.
He is. I do always love watching Carvalho race, especially for HVR represent. It's always, like I said, just seems to be, can't avoid those cautions. So.
Yeah, and what I actually like about this track, which I didn't know, I think this could very well possibly come down to the last lap. Honestly, I didn't know this. Like, obviously, I don't know the tracks. I watch NASCAR, don't really race it. I didn't know this was like a draft track, so I think this is going to come down to like a last lap move.
Yeah, pass at the finish, just like Chris Weiniger there diving below. 5 Connell. If you get somebody to help you out there, give you a push, like the 73 and 55 are up there. Start to peel away from the pack and keep that up.
Yeah, as long as Halloran keeps doing that, once he gets right up on his nose and like he gets his nose to the back of Halloran, he dives down, he loses that draft. So as long as he keeps doing that, he should be fine up there in first.
But I wouldn't go to sleep yet either on Bobby Grady. Still right back up front. Escarino still holding on. Looks like he's trying to make a move there. Get it out of the back of that pack there. And that top line going into into the turn there, all single file. Carvalho got to hang on to it. I don't think he can afford too many more cautions or incidents. I don't think he's got much, very many parts left in the pit stall. Trying to make a move.
Yeah, but he's kind of hung out there to dry. Ain't nobody behind him.
Yeah, I think Connell and Halloran kind of figured it out there with Barbie kind of sliding up and joining in on the fun there up front. Take a look at those guys that were single file. They kind of like started pulling away from the pack, and then you go look at 4, 5, 6, and they're just kind of out there dancing around trying to, make moves.
Yep, absolutely.
The 31 of Kern appears back into the mix.
Him and his wizardry, I tell you.
Halloran definitely looks comfortable out front. Doesn't have to worry about anybody beside him or in front of him besides Barbary there as they kind of get together. But 55, once again, takes Halloran out, and I'm surprised that there is no caution there.
Yeah, same here.
Sorry, boys, I wasn't trying that 30.
I will take that back a little bit because I want to see what happened there.
It's bad when you're right behind someone.
I know I shouldn't be doing this as it's live, but I kind of missed it, and I want to see why I missed it. Looks like, yeah, he just looked like he got squeezed up there on the top. Oh, George bumped him up into him, and that just kind of sent him down. Yep, and no caution because he didn't make contact, so. No problem there for Holleran, who will find his way back up front, I'm sure. And that's going to leave Travis George.
And still no caution.
Barbary and Everly getting into it there.
Tell you what, Tim, I'm highly impressed with Everly and Connell both.
Barbary looking to pass George on the outside.
Oh, someone's getting loose in the pits.
That was Travis George. As Hapik and Carvalho dive off, and looks like Holleran as well, right behind them. That could possibly be our pit window there.
Yeah, if I had a guess, they're going to split this next stage in half. That's why they're pitting now.
Looks like Connell, Weiniger, and KT McCann. A couple guys back there are jumping into the pits.
Yeah, Escareno too.
Everly down there on the apron. I thought he was just trying to cut it, but it looks like he's going to be coming into pit as well.
But you got to get in where you fit in.
Yes, sir.
And that leaves Barbary out front.
You got it. Grady and Kern right behind him. And Bryce Tucker. Good to see him back up there in the top 5. I was kind of wondering where he was at. Taking a look back, hanging out in the back. I'm sure he's going to have to pit here soon also. Pull up pit strategy for these guys. Yeah, so they're all these guys up front still look like they might need to pit here soon. It looks like with that pit, a lot of these guys went a lap down.
Yeah, Everly, Halloran, Hapik, George, and Escareno. And you have Wilder, who's 2 laps down.
So that's going to put us in a spot where you're going to have all these different things going on all over the track. So let's go take a look at what's happening back here with Don Miller, Fry, and Randy Post. I think they're kind of just 1, 2, and 3 around the track trying to catch each other's draft, catch up. You know, Matthew Chase, looks like he's back here all by his lonesome. Just cruising, looks like. Weiniger, Wilder, and Connell. They coming down the back stretch with Carvalho and tail. With the lap leader, or current race leader, Barbary, looking to put those guys one more lap down. I think those guys wanted to get a pit in because stage is going to be here when they cross the start-finish line next. So as Kern passes Barbary on the inside, he's looking for those stage points as well.
Barbary might be coming in for his pit stop. I don't know if he knows this is stage in, but
Yeah,
he might be coming in for his pit stop.
I believe pits are closed, so. So as Kern crosses the start-finish line, he will be the stage winner. And there's the caution.
Oh, you know we got to pull him up here. He's in.
You want to go ahead and take care of that?
Yeah.
He's in hyperdrive.
Wizard.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how we feeling, buddy?
Hoping to make it to the pit stop.
Oh, shit.
Yep, you got. Have well, other than that, what's your strategy in this last one here?
Same thing. Take care of tires, fuel mileage. Pretty much just all that. I got lucky on that one. I think fuel mileage won on that one. Tires are going to be huge too. These things are getting tight out of 2.
Yeah. Glad to see you up there as always. Tim, you got anything for him? Other than that, congratulations on your stage win.
Yeah, thank you, man. Glad to get the paint scheme on the radar here for you.
Appreciate it.
All right, William. Thank you and good luck on this last one, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one on the last one, guys. Hopefully, I see you in the podium at least. We'll see.
Yes, sir.
I got him for you. Yep. He might. What? He might.
He
not
just
make
came
it.
back up here, bud.
No, I got you, William. 1 second.
I think he just likes hanging out with us.
Yeah, he can broadcast and race at the same time. He's probably good enough. Keep an eye on pits, and it looks like it's just going to be just a handful of guys since everyone kind of snuck one in before they closed to stage.
Is this going to put those ones that are a lap down? Are they going to get their lap back here?
Let's get the lucky dog now. I bet you he's pretty relieved to probably have some fuel in that thing, huh?
I'd say.
I'm really looking forward to seeing Sean Wilder miraculously make his way back up to the lead lap.
Yeah, he's still -2. Let's see if we can get back up there.
Yeah, keep my eye on him.
That would be nice.
I'm sure he can. It's just taking into account for everything. You know how it goes.
Oh yeah, and actually, it does look like quite a few people got back on the lead lap. It's like Barbry's actually a lap down now. I'll be back in the booth. I'm gonna go hit the concessions. See if they got any of them fried pickles.
Alright, and here is the start of the final stage with Kern taking off, and Kevin Fry looks like he makes his way back up there where he usually is. Miller and Chase in tow. Connell, Weininger side by side already.
Looks like we're back to green and someone's in. Wow, went down low there.
Yep, that looked like 55 at Connell. Not sure what happened, but no caution. We're still green.
See how long this green flag stint lasts for.
Holler on the apron going into turn 1.
Looks like Holleran's risen from the ashes here, back up to 4th. He was down to what, 15th or 16th? Not too sure, but he was down there. You know, you ever see the old school WWE, The Undertaker? He just sits up on you. That's what Holleran just pulled on us.
What are they feeding you down there at the concessions then?
Buddy, I got me some fruit roll-ups from the concessions. Tell you what, it ain't worth the $3.99.
Holland sneaks up to second after going 3 wide back there.
And Fry's on his way up there too. I just now noticed him.
Yeah, Fry saw it the last stage there, second.
I'll tell you what, I wish I could fast forward this race to about lap 98, 97, because I think it's going to get a little spicy.
I feel like it's a good time for a battle box here. Battle for first.
Yeah.
We got Andrew Hollering, Daniel Everly, Matthew Chase, Don Miller. Looks like Miller, Chase, and Tucker going 3 wide there. Kevin Fry looking to make a move on the inside of Tucker. Going to put him 4 wide.
Well, they're playing bumper cars down there. I thought for sure we were going to get the 7th caution.
Hey, don't put that bad juju on him now. Don Miller shuts the door on Bryce Tucker.
You know what else I just noticed? The last time Holleran was up front, he didn't have Fry in his rear view either.
He did not. Yep. Last time Holleran was up there, Fry was ways away in the back, used to the track, I think.
Either that or he was soaking up the sun. I don't even think he raced that week.
I'd say soaking up the sun.
Somewhere. Man, that battle for second is pretty intense too. They're all right there, I'll tell you.
I can't see, but that's going to be Daniel Everly. Saw the inside of his car. He was so close on Holland's bumpers. Don Miller is hanging out on the inside. Tucker right behind him.
Look at this. What do we have here? My pick, your pick, battling for first. Whoa, man. Slow down there, Don. You know what's got in the back of Holleran there. Looks like he's going to lose quite a few spots from that. Who's that? That's Tucker? Making a move on the inside?
That is Tucker. 3 wide with Holleran and Chase.
Uh-oh. That was a little sketchy there.
Chase gets into the wall.
Oh, no.
Right there.
Wow. That's very unfortunate. Wow. I cannot believe what I just seen.
We will take that one back since we had it right.
And you got all, man.
Yep.
Looks like Grady, Fry, Halloran, Chase. Oh, man.
Yeah, we'll find Fry here. Yeah, I saw that as it happened. It looked like Chase kind of got into the wall there coming out of turn 2. Kind of just collided Grady.
Grady, no. Probably got it. Maybe not as bad as I thought. I mean, that's still pretty good, but man, that's unfortunate for Halloran, Chase, and Grady. They're both, man, they're both battling for that first spot.
And Carvalho, big props to Carvalho for. I'm gonna do what Sean Happick does to me. Good job, Carvalho, for missing that one. Been there. Grady looks like he's still rolling pretty decent, so might got a little bit of damage, but Chase and Holland were the 2 main ones there for that one.
Looks like they're all coming to pit, so the guys who were just involved in that accident, if they have their fast repair, they could still very well make their way back up to the front.
They could, yeah, but the question is, who still has it?
I think we're going to find out here.
Could it be? Oh, it's Carvalho. Carvalho makes it up first.
And he's going to come out on the... Wow. He's going to come out, what, start third?
Yeah. KT McCann, Escarino, Chase and Wilder, side by side. I believe that was Connell who stuck past me. Fry, yep, looks like Grady, George, Holleran, It might be Sean Havoc back there still in pit. I think he's been in pits for a minute.
Thank you, Matt. You could EOL me if you want. Let's return all my damage.
Yeah, I don't think Halloran had his quick repair. He's still in pits.
Yeah, looks like Ricky Barbary jumps into pits as well. It'd be a lovely time to just pull Halloran up here and see what he's got to say about that. And that was Chase. That was not the first time that Chase got into that wall and shot down. Here's the crew right there. Sean Happick, Matthew Chase, and Sean Wilder. If you don't know, now you know.
Actually, Halloran's still on the lead lap. Making his way back up to catch the pack. He's still on the lead lap. He should be up there in about 13th. Him and Grady both. All right, let's get a bunch of green flag racing here. 25 to go.
Everly, Kern, Tucker, Weiniger, Carvalho up there in the top 5. Hold it down for HBR while day off is not racing tonight. Mason Connell is driving for HBR tonight too. HBR just picked him up this week, so hoping he shows out for the team tonight.
Yeah, this is going to get really interesting. I really do hope we stay green. All these guys in this front pack have a chance to win it.
Right on board with Sean Happick. As you see, it's like KT McCann and Don Miller battling out there for first. Looks like Miller gets into KT.
Yep.
And
Tell you
Sean,
what, I would go around that.
yes, sir. Sean is a lap down, so he is battling his way to stay on the lead lap. As long as he can pass KT McCann, he should be good.
And And that battle up front's allowing this second pack of guys to slowly inch up.
As you can see right there on the far right of your screen, Hollering just screaming by. Looks like Carvalho and Weiniger coming up on, looks like to be Kevin Fry. I don't know how.
Yeah, that car's real fast right now.
Holy smoke.
Yeah. Look at him just weaving in and out of traffic here. Like he's in rush hour traffic just trying to get home for dinner.
His mom said street lights are on. Better get home. Actually, you can't drive, can you?
Yeah, this kid is fast. As he comes up onto the back bumper. Who is that? He just got on the back bumper of him. Was that Kern?
That was Kern, yeah.
He just got on the back bumper, and man, look, he is racing now. He was too far back. There he goes. He is fast. I'm here to tell you, he is fast right now.
Yeah, Sean Happig ended up passing Miller to stay on the lead. Looked to be to stay on the lead lap there. Thought that's what he was up there fighting for. Looked like Miller,
I'll tell you what, someone needs to call up Hendrick Motorsports and sign this 73.
Moving at a decent blip there in the back, but he's catching these faster guys up front, and he's kind of slowing down.
Yeah, also don't forget about Tucker. Tucker's been having a good race as well, and he's right on his heels. He's not too far back.
Hollering back up to the top three, that pass on Everly Escarino. Also makes a move there on the outside with Kern.
Someone got down there into the infield there a little bit.
Don Miller
I like this
walking
view.
away. The blimp.
Yeah, like you can see when they're closing and get. I like this view.
Yep, you just got to know who's who. You got Don Miller, Sean Happig, Kiki McCain, Andrew Hollering. Looks like Escarino, Kern, Weiniger, Chase, and Fry all battling back.
Yeah, I don't think unless someone gets up. Yeah, unless somebody gets up there with Hollering and help him kind of give him a little push. I don't know if he's going to catch these guys.
Tucker, looks like Tucker. Something happened to him and caused him to drop back.
And you're going to actually have a three-way battle for first. Now, I didn't think Halloran was going to catch him. You're actually going to have a three-way battle for first here.
You got Sean Happig. He's a lap down, still battling to stay on the lead lap. He's up in the mix. So you'll see his time in there as well. telling us off. He's in second place as he gives Don Miller a bump there going in turn 1.
Is that Escareno? Is that who's catching Halloran there?
That is Escareno, and Tucker finally made his way back up there too. I think Tucker.
Yeah, if those two, if those two can catch up to each other, get up there to Halloran, we might have a 5-way race for first.
Yeah, although Tucker is a lap down, looks like he's just trying to catch Happy up there.
Oh, trying to get his lap back. Huh? What happened? Drew run out of gas. 12 to go here.
Tucker is just moving there. Looks like he's gonna get his lap back.
Oh, looks like we got pit stops here.
Looks like Holler and Escareno dive off into the pits.
I'm assuming these front guys are going to come in here soon too, unless they fueled up at some point.
Yeah, it's going to be a 10-lap shootout, I believe.
We need the fuel gauges on here. We need to see how much fuel these guys got.
Like everyone's so spread out. Just trying to get a little bit of everybody here. Sean Happy's still up there. Still in that battle. We'll call that the battle for the lead lap.
Yeah, Tucker's back on the lead lap, and look at him. He's catching that first place. He's 38 seconds back, granted, but he is gaining some traction there. 9 to go. You think is Kern coming in, or you think he's going to chance it?
Well, considering he almost ran out of fuel for stage 2, I think he might want to think about coming in. So we got a few guys in pit. It's empty and we're back to racing. So. I don't think Kern can afford now to pit. If he does, I'd be surprised.
He's racing a strong race right now. It's just unfortunate he's a lap back.
He is. If you take away that -1 down there. And Bobby Grady is your current race leader.
See, I need to know when he pit. I don't know when all these guys pit, man. Hopefully, I mean, he could maybe be out there for the long haul.
We're going all over the place right now. So you got a bunch of guys jumping into pits.
And Tucker, who was a lap down. We know he already pit. I'm pretty sure.
And look at that time there on the bottom left for Holleran. It went from 12 seconds to 2 seconds in a matter of 2 seconds.
I wonder if he's potentially going to be the race leader.
Well, that was. Now Kevin Fry, as he passes KT, McCann, and Don Miller following in suit right behind him. I feel like Don really wants to get down to that inside line, but KT's sitting there blocking it for him.
Yeah, 5 to go, man. This is going to get interesting. Holleran's not closing that gap like he was. Kern's right behind him. Man, it might come down to these 3 here, maybe 4 here, 5 here in the front. Make it 6 with Tucker right behind everybody there. Oh man, that's an accident waiting to happen, I'm telling you right now. Uh-oh.
It looked like
No
Beverly
caution.
got a little loose there. Keep an eye over there on Don Miller as he looks eager to get past Kevin Fry as he gets bumped by KT.
3 to go. They're going to start pushing it here once they cross this finish line. I guarantee it. I'm going to call it green-white checkered. If I got the amount of caution laps wrong, oh, green-white checkers.
That looked like
oh, this is going to get spicy.
Tucker, I saw Kern came in from the bottom of the track there. It looked like they might have got together. I'm not too sure. Let's take a look back real quick. A little bit further. I didn't see anything too crazy.
Who Clint Boyer's that shit?
You know, looks like just Bryce Tucker maybe got net coated, and I can't say what it was, but
I'm gonna have to go back and watch the replay on that, Bryce. I'm pretty sure you came down on my nose. I gave you as much room as I could.
Well, that sets up
I think that's Tucker's race.
a finish.
So you're right, we will have green and white checker if I don't think there's going to be anyone jumping into the pits now. Besides Everly.
That puts Halloran in the top, in the 5th position there. And then you got, what, 1, 2...
jumps in too.
6 people hitting the pits right now.
And look
7,
at Sean.
8.
Sean got the lucky dog.
And that's going to actually put Happy. He's going to be, what, maybe top 10 even? No, he's in 12th here.
Tucker did save his fast repair because he had a lot of damage and he was in and out. So good for Bryce.
Well, we're going to have a battle. These top 6 positions, I think any one of these 6 guys can win this race.
I would say, I don't know. I'm gonna give it up to the whole top 10. I mean, Everly and Connell's first race in the series tonight, and they've been putting on a pretty decent show. Can't count Carvalho out. He's been doing a pretty decent job today too. But you're right, the top 6. I feel like it's going to be interesting the last couple laps to watch for sure.
Yeah, the only reason I say top 6 is I just don't know if there's enough laps left for, anyone from 8 to 10 to get back up in there, or, the 7 through 10 to get back up there, but anything can happen, like we say.
Listen, if I had the edge to a seat right now, I'd be sitting on it.
Well, you do got an edge to the seat. Come on, man. Sit up there.
I got a beanbag chair.
Oh, nice.
I'm just kidding.
Well, hopefully we're going green here.
Alright, as the guys enter turn 4.
And the pace car's off.
Got Kevin Fry with a great start on Don Miller and Matthew Chase. William Kern, Casey McCann, Connell Halloran switch spots there for a second.
Yep, we got 2 to go. Here comes Howard to the inside. And Kern as well.
Oh, you can bet Holland's going to be making a move on this one.
He had no one to go with.
Everly, Kern, Chase, 3 wide.
All right, that locks it in. Final lap. You got him 3 wide here. Oh, Kern gets spun out. Oh, he saved it. Oh, he's into the wall. That might end the race there. Oh, Fry gets past. Who's that? Chase past Fry. Coming into the last turn. You got. Oh my gosh, there's like 4 different people. Who's it going to be? Connell with the win.
Wow.
Man, I couldn't tell who was who. They were dipping and diving and juking and jiving. I couldn't tell who won.
Wow.
And I must say this. These first 2 place gentlemen were not in those top 6 spots.
They were not, no.
That's amazing race. And that was let's see this man's burnout. We got to see his burnout.
And that'll be a win for the newest addition to HBR, too. So, congratulations for that one.
Oh, hit a little whipski on him. Wow.
Come on, buddy. Let's see it. There we go. He's thinking it's a victory lane there. Uh-oh, Stash. Stash, looks like you got some competition. Yeah, this man might have to get the burnout of the year right now, man. And he stuck the landing.
He sure did. That was pretty impressive burnout too. So yeah, he definitely gets that one. I'm gonna have to second that. So. All right, so we'll go with wait for these guys to wrap up and chill out till they get into the waiting room. So you can get a little view here of Kevin Fry for the broadcast here. All right, this is a replay of the final restart here. I don't think anyone's jumping in the waiting room. I don't think the
Top 3 of the broadcast waiting room, please.
Yep, we'll just give him a minute here. All right, I'm gonna get Kevin Fry in here. Mike, you want to start this one off? I'll fill in for you. Kevin Fry, congratulations on a top 3. How are you feeling after that?
Pretty good, man. Tough way to lose it, but it was a good race.
It was. I know started off that last restart in first. There was a lot of moving around going on. We couldn't quite keep track of everything. So other than that, I mean, compared to where you started the first half of the race, I mean, I was kind of wondering where you were at there for a little bit.
Yeah, me and Don were just playing with some strategy, trying to save tires and gas, see how far we could get, and then kind of flip the stage on the stage 2 at the end, and just decided to stay up front since there.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, you can't be too upset with the top 3, even though I know you're trying to go back to back.
Nah, it's all good. It was good racing, clean racing, so I appreciate all that.
Yeah, it was for the most part it was pretty clean. It was a little bit exciting from up here with everything going on. I mean, had a couple new drivers and seen them kind of finding their way around the racetrack tonight too. So
Yeah, sitting in the back front row seat to a lot of that the first half of the race. So I'm glad the finish ended up the way it did. Pretty clean. Just wish that yellow flag didn't come out with like 4 to go.
oh yeah, I know. We I think Mike probably jinxed us on that one.
Well,
Don't blame
thanks,
me.
Mike.
Dad, don't blame me. Don't go back and watch that either, because it probably was me.
Hell yeah. Well, I appreciate it, guys.
We appreciate
Yeah,
you.
you got anyone you want to shout out, buddy?
No, just the fam and everyone that puts this on. I appreciate it. Fun coming out every week.
Yep, absolutely, man. It's good to see you up there, and glad to get to talk to you again.
Yeah, absolutely. Next week, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
We'll see you.
sir.
All right, we'll have Daniel Everly also coming up for his second place finish. I'll pull him up here for you, Mike. And Daniel Everly, welcome to the broadcast booth. Congratulations on your second place here at Michigan.
Thank you. I am genuinely surprised by this race. I had no idea what I was doing in the Gen 6 car first time I drove it. I was very surprised to see I got pole. I was kind of scared. I didn't know what to do starting so far up front. But I was able to make up a strategy on the fly, and it seemed to work pretty well. I mean, seemed to be up front. I was able to make it all the way to about 84 or so before I had to pit what I thought would be my last time. But by the time everyone cycled out by about lap 94, I could already see that my right front was kind of dying to death out of turn 3, and that green-white checker kind of saved me. Took the gamble for 4, and it pretty well paid off.
Yeah, we were watching you. I mean, definitely since it was your first race tonight, it's always kind of interesting to see how I think it was you and Mason fit in, and I feel like you guys are doing pretty well so far.
Yeah, last week when we had the truck race here, I seemed to have decent pace around Michigan until I kind of cleared myself off of Kufel's nose. But I seemed to be able to carry that momentum into this race and drive that Camaro all the way up front.
So you had a little practice last week in the trucks then, huh?
Yeah, a couple laps.
All right. Well, Mike, you got anything for Mr. Everly?
Really, for the most part, I just thought it was pretty impressive. For one, you started on the pole, and then you had the guys like Kern and Fry and the Hollerins behind you, Happick, Wilder. From the jump, I was just curious how you were going to race with those guys behind you, because they're generally the faster guys in the series. And I just thought it was pretty impressive how you like kept it together and just kept pushing yourself up there. So congratulations to that, man.
No, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm somehow able to keep it under control. Although on that green-white checker, I'm not sure what was faster, my car or my heart, because it was pretty close.
Yeah, man. I'll be honest. I forget what you restarted there. I want to say like anywhere between 7 and 10. But I was telling Tim,
it was P7 there.
Yeah, I was telling Tim, I just I know how fast the guys who are in front of you were, and I told him, I said, I don't see how anyone from 7 to 10 can win this race with it's a green white checker. And lo and behold, there you go, man. You battled back, and it was pretty cool to see, man.
Yeah, going 4 wide down that backstretch sure was an event.
Absolutely.
I'm glad I was able to do so well in my first outing here in the Gen 6.
Awesome. Well,
yep. Congratulations again.
Hopefully we get to see you next week too.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely be there. I'll be doing both the trucks and the Gen 6, so I got 550 miles to Charlotte coming my way.
Awesome. Busy start to the week, huh?
Man, I'll tell you what, if Daniel gets another win, I'm just gonna, because we nickname people up here in the broadcast booth on Mondays. If you get another win, I'm just gonna have to call you Easy Money. So
I don't know if I'm worth that much, but damn, I'll try.
Yep. Congratulations again, man. You got anybody you want to shout out?
Well, let's see here. I'd like to thank Andre. He's been pretty chill with me. He was able to help me a lot in practice and even during the race. And of course, Mason there. Both of us new to Gen 6, but we were able to work well together. And I planned on trying to push him to the front anyway. And, well, it kind of worked, it seemed.
Well, it did. It worked. Awesome. Well, if you don't have anything, we'll send you on your way and shower and take some blood pressure medicine, and we'll see you next week.
All right, cool. Thanks, guys, for having me.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Anytime.
Mike, if you want to get Mason in here and
Yeah, I got you.
start him up, and that would be great.
Mason Connell, what's going on, brother?
What's up, fellas?
Hey, congratulations on first place.
Thank
This is
you.
your first race, correct?
It is for Gen 6. It is.
Nice, man, nice. So my biggest question, because obviously me and Tim, we've been sitting up here for about 4 or 5 weeks now. We know, who are the quicker drivers of the series. What was your strategy, especially there in the green white checkered going into the last couple laps, and knowing those guys in front of you? I mean, I don't know if you know how quick they are, but us knowing how quick they are, what was your strategy going into that, the green white checkered there at the end?
Well, leading up to that last caution, I had really burned out my tires trying to get my lap back because y'all probably remember I spun off the back stretch and narrowly missed that back wall, and then that put me a lap down. So I pitted, I got tires, and it just so happened to be right before everybody started pitting. So I was just hard charging that whole time trying to get my lap back, which I did, thankfully. Then we got that last caution, and I noticed, there weren't that many people in front of me, and then there were a good bit of lap cars. So I thought new tires starting towards the front sounds like a pretty good idea. And taking that green, I kind of just ran what I felt comfortable with, and I saw them the little opening as they were going into four. And I just spliced it up the middle and took it.
And it worked
Nice,
out.
man. Well, yep. Tim, you got anything for him?
No, congratulations on your win for HBR. I'm sure Brady's
Thank
going
you.
to be
This is
happy to have you
I
on.
won Michigan in the truck series the other week, so now I'm just back to back Michigan.
There you go. You're not from Michigan, are you?
No, not even close.
One thing that Mike and I were talking about towards the end, after the race was over, was we do what is it, Mike? The burnout, best burnout,
Yep.
and hands down that was the one right there. So that's the one to
Oh,
beat.
thank you. I couldn't do it in trucks. I got wrecked right after the line, so I didn't have any engine power to be able to spin the wheels. So now I'm glad I was able to get my burnout back.
Yep, you had enough this one and enough fuel.
Oh yeah, it was close. The fuel guy didn't put any fuel when I got tires though, so I was a little close.
Don't you hate that in the last pit? They always seem to short you a little bit.
It was like he didn't put a drop in there.
I don't have anything else. Mike, if you don't, then we'll send Mason on his way.
Yeah, Mason, you got anybody you want to shout out before we go, man?
Dude, I want to shout out my new team. That's the only reason I'm actually racing today, because I got recruited to the HBR Holy Bible Racing earlier this morning. So I was like, you know what? Why not? I'll do it for them. What a way to start it off. I got maybe a couple friends watching. My dad's always raced when I was growing up, so watching him, it really inspired me. I might be doing it on a computer, but still kind of fun.
That's what my dad said too. He said, at least we have AC. So.
Oh yeah, that's a whole lot better.
Yeah, man. But it was pretty impressive, and glad to see you up here, especially like first time in this series. It was impressive, and I'm glad we were a part of your win, and hopefully we can see you up here again next week.
Thank you. Hopefully you will. That's what I'm counting on.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, until next
thank
week,
you,
Mason,
fellas.
have a good one.
All right, y'all too.
Thank you. All right. Well, that's I mean, I'm proud of him because that's my team too, but in ARCA. So.
Yep. Yep.
Exciting race. I wasn't really feeling it, but towards the end there, I want to watch another one. So, but that's all I got. Mike, do you want to close us out?
Don't really know what to say. Not good at this stuff. Just want to thank everybody for allowing you and I to do this, and I hope everyone enjoyed the broadcast and the race. But until next week, we'll see y'all's later.